The giraffe is a tall African hoofed mammal belonging to the genus Giraffe. It is the tallest living terrestrial animal and the largest ruminant on Earth. Traditionally, giraffes were thought to be one species, Giraffe camelopardalis, with 9 subspecies. Giraffes grow about 4 feet in their first year of life. A newborn giraffe is about 6 feet tall at birth and weighs about 150 pounds. Many young giraffes, called calves, die from lion attacks during their first year of life. Once a giraffe reaches adulthood, its height is often enough to protect it from lions. Adult giraffes, however, must still be careful of lions when they are bending down to drink water or rest. Usually giraffes will drink or rest in shifts so that at least one giraffe is always on the lookout for approaching predators. The giraffe's height and excellent vision give them a wide view of the grasslands where they live, making it easy to spot predators from a distance. Some scientists believe that other animals such as zebras, antelope, and wildebeests often congregate near giraffes to take advantage of their ability to see danger from a distance. The giraffe could be considered the early warning system of the African grasslands. Giraffes have long legs and a coat pattern of irregular brown patches on a light background. Giraffes are the tallest of all land animals. Males may exceed 18 feet in height, and the tallest females are about 4.5 meters. Using prehensile tongues almost half a meter long, they are able to browse foliage almost 6 meters from the ground. Giraffes are a common sight in grasslands and open woodlands in East Africa, where they can be seen. Giraffes grow to nearly their full height by 4 years of age but gain weight until they are 7 or 8. Males weigh up to 1,930 kg, females up to 1,180 kg. The tail may be a meter in length and has a long black tuft on the end. There is also a short black mane. Both sexes have a pair of horns, though males possess other bony protuberances on the skull. The back slopes downward to the hindquarters, a silhouette explained mainly by large muscles that support the neck. These muscles are attached to long spines on the vertebrae of the upper back. There are only 7 neck cervical vertebrae, but they are elongated. Thick-walled arteries in the neck have extra valves to counteract gravity when the head is up. When the giraffe lowers its head to the ground, special vessels at the base of the brain control blood pressure. The gait of the giraffe is a pace. Both legs on one side move together. In a gallop, it pushes off with the hind legs, and the front legs come down almost together, but no 2 hooves touch the ground at the same time. The neck flexes so that balance is maintained. Speeds of 50 km per hour can be maintained for several kilometers, but 60 km per hour can be attained over short distances. Arabs say of a good horse that it can outpace a giraffe. Giraffes live in non-territorial groups of up to 20. Home ranges are as small as 85 square kilometers in wetter areas but up to 1,500 square kilometers in dry regions. The animals are gregarious, a behavior that apparently allows for increased vigilance against predators. They have excellent eyesight, and when one giraffe stares, for example, at a lion a kilometer away, the others look in that direction too. Giraffes live up to 26 years in the wild and slightly longer in captivity. Giraffes prefer to eat new shoots and leaves, mainly from the thorny acacia tree. Females in particular select high-energy, low-fiber items. They are prodigious eaters, and a large male consumes about 65 kilograms of food per day. The tongue and inside of the mouth are coated with tough tissue as protection. The giraffe grasps leaves with its prehensile lips or tongue and pulls them into the mouth. If the foliage is not thorny, the giraffe combs leaves from the stem by pulling it across the lower canine and incisor teeth. Giraffes obtain most water from their food, though in the dry season they drink at least every 3 days. They must spread the forelegs apart in order to reach the ground with the head. Females first breed at 4 or 5 years of age. Gestation is 15 months, and though most calves are born in dry months in some areas, births can take place in any month of the year. The single offspring is about 6 feet tall and weighs 100 kg. For a week the mother licks and nuzzles her calf in isolation while they learn each other's scent. Thereafter, the baby joins a nursery group of similar-aged youngsters, while mothers forage at variable distances. If lions or hyenas attack, a mother sometimes stands over her calf, kicking at the predators with front and back legs. Females have food and water requirements that may keep them away from the nursery group for hours at a time, and about half of very young calves are killed by lions and hyenas. Males sample vegetation at 3 weeks but suckle for 18 to 22 months. Males join other bachelors when 1 to 2 years old, whereas daughters are likely to stay near the mother. Paintings of giraffes appear on early Egyptian tombs, just as today, giraffe tails were prized for the long wiry tuft hairs used to weave belts and jewelry. In the 13th century, East Africa supplied a trade in hides. During the 19th and 20th centuries, overhunting, habitat destruction, and rinderpest epidemics introduced by European livestock reduced giraffes to less than half their former range. Today giraffes are numerous in East African countries and also in certain reserves of southern Africa, where they have enjoyed somewhat of a recovery. The West African subspecies of the northern giraffe is reduced to a small range in Niger. 9 subspecies were recognized by coat pattern similarities. However, it was also known that individual coat patterns were unique. Some scientists contended that these animals could be divided into 6 or more species. The giraffe had long been classified as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature (IUCN). A study in 2016, however, determined that habitat loss resulting from expanding agricultural activities, increased mortality brought on by illegal hunting, and the effects of ongoing civil unrest in a handful of African countries had caused giraffe populations to plummet by 36 to 40% between 1985 and 2015. And, as of 2016, the IUCN has reclassified the conservation status of the species as vulnerable. The only close relative of the giraffe is the rainforest-dwelling okapi, which is the only other member of the family Giraffidae. G. camelopardalis or something very similar lived in Tanzania 2 million years ago. But Giraffidae branched off from other members of the order Artiodactyla, cattle, antelope, and deer about 34 million years. Giraffes have 3 hearts, to be exact. There is the systemic main heart. 2 lesser hearts pump blood to the gills where waste is discarded and oxygen is received. They work like the right side of the human heart. Hope you enjoyed the video. For more videos, like, share, and subscribe to our channel.